join us for a very special game that we're going to start playing. It's Forced Showdown, is that correct? I got the name right?
Yes, certainly is.
Get them wrong.
I think you'll find it's actually Forced Showdown because it's all
a
in
bit
caps.
shouty.
So.
Caps. And it's special because the very first episode of our podcast on co-op and multiplayer games, Connecting to Host, which you can see at shyguys.io and connectingtohost.co.uk, was on the original game Forced, which we absolutely loved. It was a fun little twin-stick shooter, good bit of co-op gameplay, fun little arenas and mazes and stuff. But this is, to quote Monty Python, something completely different. John, explain what it is, because I don't really get it.
Yeah, so the original Forced was a cooperative game where you went around. There was this glowing orb, and it was really built for co-op play, I think. And we played it with two of us. And you went through arenas, killing bad guys, but also solving puzzles with this glowing orb by pulling the orb towards you. If it went over certain things, it would trigger switches and puzzles. Sometimes you had to kind of pull it back and forth between you to move it up a corridor, and then hit something at the end. But like cross-team puzzle and action. And you went through about 20 or 25 levels. Never quite finished it because it was too hard, right?
Yeah.
But now, almost 2.5, maybe 3 years later, I'm not sure when we started.
Yeah,
a long time later. And it equally is a couple of years past since they released the original. They released this one, Forced Showdown. And it's, it's like you say, it's I don't know much about it yet, hence we're playing it. But it's arena-based. I've heard it compared a little bit to Binding of Isaac, sort of shooter game where you use cards, so a deck of cards somehow to boost your character, and it's meant to be a TV show as well. It's like contestant on a TV show. Can you survive more than 10 rounds? And then you develop your deck of cards.
I thought it was going to be like Quantum Break, like a TV show for a second.
No.
I was thinking, Jesus, is this going to work? Okay.
So I guess
it was 2 years ago that we did the episode on Forced.
Oh. So I guess clicking that takes you out of the game. Thanks.
Hide the porn.
Right, so I won't click that.
I'm totally, when I edit this, going to put like a load of pornographic pictures and just blur them.
Thanks for that, Ben.
Create a reminder for that.
So I'm going to hit start. And
Alright.
I'm hoping to get some sort of tutorial. There's only one choice of deck and one choice of character, so I'm assuming I'll get some sort of tutorial in a minute.
Welcome to Forced Showdown.
Wow.
Computer simulated arena referee, but just call me Caesar. In my
This
show, you will face
was not what I was expecting.
huge prizes, all in the name
Wow.
of record-breaking ratings. But first,
It's a very Fortnite style, isn't it?
he has a soft spot for newbies.
A little bit Torchlight 2 in terms of visuals too. Right? Welcome. So
But better.
interesting. I'm sitting here with both a controller and a mouse and keyboard, and I'm not sure which one to use yet. So I guess
I like that you got
Diablo,
Alf's
so.
mum in the top right corner.
I guess it's kind of Diablo-y, so I think I might stick with the mouse and keyboard actually.
Nice.
And you'll get a new present from the arena.
A new present from the arena. It's like someone trying to do a bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
She does look a bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like the spectators are like pigs.
Bad guys.
Leaks. Interesting little platformy thing to go through.
Oh, sugar.
Ooh.
See how I'm curbing my swearing? For
Yeah, I
this
did
thing?
wonder. I was literally about to say, I'm sure you meant fucking shitballs. That's what you'd usually say.
Oh, look, the cameras are here. New ability, your first ability, overcharge.
I love that we can really hear you scroll wheel for that as well. Like it really felt like you were churning like a giant. Really needed like a flywheel in the background, like a whoa, whoa, whoa.
I was trying to change the camera, but you have to move the scroll wheel an inordinate amount just to change the camera a tiny bit.
Just hear it churning. It's like grinding coffee or something.
Okay, so right click to use the new ability I've just got. And go here. Good.
Her avatar is really upsetting me.
After each arena, you draw a card. Use it to grow stronger and become more like
It just sounds like someone who's not Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to do an Arnold. It's just like, grow stronger.
We need a voice actor, but we don't want to pay a lot of money.
Okay, I've got a card. Upgrade card to play it and transfer its power to your contestant. Upgrade your overcharge ability by 50%.
I love it when you get card games like this and you will be given abilities and stuff before you know what your abilities are and what they do. Which is exactly the same in I can't remember what I've been playing recently, but it's been something where it's like, oh, what perks do you want? What upgrades do you want? It's like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what any of these things do or mean, so I don't know.
That was in Versus Squad, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like, here's a list of 50 perks.
I
Which
don't
one do you
wanna-
want? It's
I
like,
don't want to talk about Versus Squad, John. I want to sully this episode with that bloody game. It's a piece of shit.
so I guess each stage is made. Oh yeah, each arena. There you go. It's broken down into 8 units. Okay, 10% chance to block.
Mana is used to
Nice.
play your cards. Unspent mana is not saved, so it doesn't roll over. This isn't Divinity Original Sin 2.
No, 3 mobile would be impressed, managing to screw you out of your mana. Nice. Lots of things flicking and flashing around, but not too challenging at the moment. Just a little tutorial.
So is this supposed to be like some sort of blood sports arena? Or are the people watching the TV show?
think
You
so,
are actually
yeah.
killing them, yeah. I like that
you
you've got the
see
little
little
TV cameras following you. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
little cameras floating around.
Now, it would be cool if at the end of it you could get like a little video of your character going around from a completely different perspective as it's like first person.
Yeah.
But I doubt that's going to happen. Like, why would these mooks agree to fight? I mean, they're obviously so underpowered comparatively.
Yeah.
Ooh. That ball bounces around.
It moves and feels pretty well. I like it. And,
Nice. Like twin stick shootery style controls. Oh well, I guess you're doing keyboard mouse,
Well,
aren't
I'm
you?
using the mouse and keyboard. But I mean, I might try it with the controller next and see. But on the next fight.
Completed.
There we go. Let's try it now. In fact, let's just pick up the controller and give it a comparison. Good, the mouse cursor disappeared.
Play card.
Yeah. Okay. First thing I'm doing is picking a card, but okay, virtual pointer. That's fine.
Plus 80 health, which is almost doubled your health. 80% extra.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be dual stick shooter with these different
Nice.
buttons.
Is this only available on PC, do you know?
That I have no idea because the first one was available on nearly everything.
Yeah.
I remember that. I think, but I'm
Oh,
not sure. I mean, I'm playing it on GOG and it's available on both on GOG and Steam, which isn't a huge. Doesn't say anything. I don't think it's on Mac,
It is.
but
Mac.
oh, it is. Okay.
Windows,
That
Mac,
might
and
be
Linux. Built in Unity.
Invincible for a short amount of time.
Ironically, it was released
Okay.
6 days before our Connecting to Host episode on the original game. March 29th, 2016.
Super weird that they haven't made this co-op, given that the first one was all co-op, and because we
Yeah.
would have played this, we would have played this a long time ago if it was co-op.
Oh, yeah.
And it's exactly the sort of thing where running around, a little bit Magicka style, maybe even like with friendly fire, that could be pretty fun. But even with not, this would be great.
So I've got no clue what's going on. What do you do with the cards? Like the cards?
They seem to be appearing
all
between
being
rounds. So once the rounds start, the cards don't serve any purpose. But it seems to be between the rounds in the arena. So the arena is made up of 8 rounds, is it? And the last one will be a boss.
You've got speed of light, passive skill.
So between each one, you seem to draw a card and be able to use your mana to cast it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they were giving you the cards and they were all stacking or something.
They are at the moment. I guess.
Later on, you'll build a deck of some sort.
Your card hand has a maximum of 8 cards, so they just give me one at a time at the moment. But I think what will happen in the real game is I will have 8 cards and I will get more mana each round, and I can spend them if I want to on turn. So there'll be a choice.
Okay.
But anyway, a boss.
Yeah, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, that's not the boss. There he is.
I do like a bit of dual stick shooters though. I mean, that's one of the games I like. So. As a mistake, I pushed the wrong button for my invincibility.
Especially one when it's a bit bullet helly, when it's like, what's that game I like? Sky Fortress. No, is that one?
Yeah. I've been playing
Sky Force.
Skyforce, yeah.
Skyforce.
Reloaded an anniversary.
Yeah.
But I've been playing, I want to say Nex, is that right?
Yeah, Next Machina.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is
it's
very good.
Not as good as the other games, I don't think. It's very early. I've only played like a couple of runs at 30 minutes, but I really like Super Stardust HD and not Res, the PS4 one that came out around launch.
Helping him through his many trials.
Yeah.
Of great renown.
Nice. What the fuck is going on?
He is indeed worthy. He must defeat the gatekeeper.
This is incredible. You remember that the original Forced had really dodgy voice acting?
Yeah.
What was the one?
else in here?
Hide and Slay was.
Oh yeah, that's
one
actually what we called the episode, right?
Yeah. Squire of Light and Zhao Long versus Zhao. I do like a good voice for something like that. Like I watched. This is coming out so much later than when I watched this boxing match, but I'll tell you the story anyway. So there was a boxing match with Chris Eubank Jr., who's a cocky little shit, and it's always entertaining when he gets knocked out, which isn't very often, or ever, but we always hope. Anyway, there was this boxing match, and they had this commentator with these massive dreadlocks, really long. White guy though, but with really long dreadlocks. And he just had the perfect voice, like he could only be a boxing commentator. He's like, from the United Kingdom, coming out of Brighton, England, it's Carissa Eubank Jr. The whole lot, and it's like, oh, that's great. And my mum took quite a shine to him. She was over to watch the boxing. And the other day, she sent me an email. She's like, I don't know why I'm going to do this Cockney accent. She doesn't have a Cockney voice at all, but it sounded like it from her email. She's like, oh boy, he's got his own bloody cigar shop in New York. Can we go? Alright.
Lovely accent there, I love it. Yeah. 2 combat drones at rapidly fire 15 seconds. Yeah, right. Consumable is now in your tray. Push A. Nice. So some of your cards give you like a one-shot ability, it seems. This is more like the cards I was expecting. So I've got a deck of 12 now.
Cool.
And I've got a hand that grows between each round. At the start I had a chance to mulligan, which is when you can discard some cards and then and redraw. But I didn't really twig that they're all high mana cards, so I should have done that, but I didn't, because I haven't played the game before. So.
You have played Magic the Gathering.
I have. And the mana curve seems to be an important thing in this.
Yes.
I don't know how important it is, but... Oh,
yeah, gain 1 mana.
Go on.
And costs nothing as well.
Maybe I want to try an additional overcharge. Yeah, let's go for that. I'll assume higher cost means better. So, there we go. Until you get rare cards or whatever, which might be more cheap.
I don't expect so.
Okay. Oh, so health.
It's going to be fairly easy early on anyway. I have a feeling there'll just be a massive difficulty spike when you realise you've got the wrong cards. Interesting, I don't think I've ever seen a blend of dual stick shooter and card game. Well,
no.
Card game at least. Deck builder, I guess, would be the more appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there will be a deck building component between the round, like between the fights after this.
As you unlock them, yeah.
Yeah.
Has it got any microtransaction bullshit? Like, can you like buy cards or anything?
I don't
Buy
think so.
boosters,
They
that
have,
kind of thing?
a few bits of DLC to unlock more arenas and things to fight in and more characters you can play with, but I don't think they have...
That's all free, isn't it? Isn't DLC free? Well, there's a sizable amount of free DLC.
There is some free DLC as well, but I've got a feeling there is some paid DLC as well, but I could be wrong. Quite good content though. I mean, it's definitely a step up over the original Forced.
Oh yeah,
in
it
terms
seems
of,
it.
Visual quality. Maybe not the audio, but well, no, the audio itself is quite nice, but the voice acting.
It's about the same quality as Forced. Which is ironically the best term you could use to describe it.
I don't need to kill anything. It takes
Use the blood
0
claws.
damage. So I think
Plus 25%
more
chance to
health.
crit. Nah, blood
Not
claws.
taking damage, so yeah. Remember to use your abilities. I'll do what I like.
You're not my supervisor.
Oh, fudge.
Oh, it's so funny. I can hear you trying so hard not to swear, and I'm just sat here not giving a shit at all.
I'm
He's only
not
trying
to-
hard because he has such a foul mouth most of the time. Everyone always thinks that John's like this really nice guy. Oh, he's so nice, isn't he? He's so wonderful. Isn't John great? Oh, John. And behind closed doors, he is utterly disgusting.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
Good wingman as ever.
Yeah.
I've got this like drone thing that I can use.
Nice. Oh, yeah, you got your Spyro the Magic Bloody Dragon with you as well.
Yeah,
It seems to just be stuck in a corner. Don't know where I'm going.
even more arguing. Makes it even more obvious that this should be a two-player game.
Yeah.
Get rid of
I'm
the
literally
co-op.
just sat here drinking wine watching this, and I'd be so much better if I had a controller and I could control a little blue dragon. But it's fine.
Yeah. Deal damage. Gain a random upgrade card. Yeah, right. 30% chance to not spend a charge. Yeah, right. Why not? Buy everything else.
Just
other than
take
this
it
one.
all.
Yeah. Got a good mana curve for this this character. Oh, those things are
Using
going to
the
hurt me.
lingo already. Ooh. That's gonna leave a mark. They've got the same guy that they've got to do the Rocket League voice acting, actually.
A lovely header.
Stand and deliver!
Alright, it's going to be boss fight time now.
Boss fight. Jah! Hailing all the way from the Ice Kingdom.
And in the red corner.
The Accelerator.
Right.
And some dragon.
Use all my goodness now. Whoa.
I like the music.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
My 15-second power up.
Fucking hell. That's great. Oh, you know it's a boss fight when there's a big old health bar at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
Love it.
Run out now.
Reminds me of Gauntlet.
Yeah. Who came up with this idea? I mean, I'm enjoying it, but like, what a random idea.
Do you know
And it
what
will
this
take
feels
force.
like? It feels like. Do you remember that game, Game Dev? Was it Game Dev Studio? Game Dev Tycoon? The one by Icaro Soft on iOS. It's like
Yeah,
really janky game, but you had to basically like research different genres and then you could mix and match them. Spend ages like compiling and debugging, and then at the end of it, it'd be like, yeah, your game is a flop. Why the hell would you mix deck building with a racing game, or whatever it be? It feels like something that came out of that. So it's just like, you know what?
Let's just do it.
Twisting
It'd be
shooter.
laugh.
card game.
Another exciting round of Force Showdown, the only show in the galaxy with lives on the line. As always, the rules are that the contestant must fight his way through
Not the only show in the galaxy.
points along the way.
I remember Bloodsport from back on the Amiga.
At the end of the hall stands the ultimate challenge.
Ultimate Challenge.
Bring it on.
You know who they need for the voicing? They need the guy from Sunset Overdrive. Multi-pigeon double flaming combo.
He could do the voice of basically anything.
Right, we're going to leave it there for this first episode. I think we've got a decent taste of this bizarre game, but I'm quite enjoying it. So we'll keep rolling with it. So catch us next time when we're going to fight some fiery dude rather than an icy dude.